Hello, welcome. I want to ask a question. Have you ever found it difficult to forgive someone who really hurt you and sometimes hurt you badly? And it may be a group of person as well. And maybe you're holding on to the anger and the resentment and everything that comes with it. And you're really finding it difficult to forgive. And you're asking yourself whether forgiving that person or persons worth it. Hello, Desmond Plunkett. Welcome to the channel. And if this is your first time, I want to invite you to like the video, share your comments, and to share this video with anyone who would listen and anyone you believe can benefit from it. Forgiveness is something that touches all of us by virtue of us being human beings. So today I want to talk about forgiveness from a Christian perspective. But my hope is that anyone who is going through unforgiveness right now can benefit. I invite you to the share, to share to anybody who are in need. Forgiveness is a powerful idea that can change our lives. It isn't always simple, I want you to know that. But understanding why it matters can make a big difference in how we experience life and interact with others. Let's break it down why forgiveness is important with three words: release, renewal, and relief. And so first, release. Forgiving someone means letting go of the anger, the bitterness, or grudges we carry. And the truth is, we all carry grudges. Holding on to these feelings is like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with rocks. And over time, that weight drags us down, disturbs our peace, and can even affect our health. Yes. So from a Christian point of view, releasing that anger is also an act of obedience, because it means that you're following Jesus' teaching, and to forgive others is what he desires. And so when we choose to release, we free ourselves from the chains of resentment and open the door to peace. The next one that I want to talk about is renewal. Forgiveness is about starting fresh. It doesn't mean forgetting what happened or pretending the hurt was okay. Yeah. It simply means deciding we won't let the offense define who we are or control our future. Think about it. It's like pruning a tree, cutting away the damaged branches. That's new growth comes along. Forgiveness helps renew our relationship and rebuild trust when possible. It restores hope, not only for the people involved, but for ourselves as well. And so for many Christians, forgiveness is a way to reflect the grace God shows to all of us as the people of God. Finally, there is relief. Forgiveness brings a deep sense of calm and peace. It's not just the other person who benefits, we do as well. Anger and resentment can create stress, anxiety, and even physical pain. When we forgive, we lighten the load that we are carrying. I remember hearing a woman who struggled for years to forgive someone who hurt her big time for many years. When she finally chose to forgive, she said it felt like a huge weight was lifted off her. And it was something like it was breathing down on her chest. And she felt a newness that came over her. That's what forgiveness does. So let's be honest. Let's be honest. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things to do. So we ask ourselves the question, why bother? Because forgiveness heals. That's the reason. It heals our hearts. It restores peace and lets us move forward. And it's not just about the person who hurt us. It's about our own well-being. Believe it or not. And so what happens when we don't forgive? What does bitterness do to us? Carrying around that heavy burden can trap us in a cycle of pain. Yeah. And so it keeps wounds open and fresh, causing emotional pain and turmoil. Physically, unforgiveness increases stress hormones that can seriously harm our bodies over time. And so our relationship suffer because we build this difficult, impenetrable wall. And so from a spiritual perspective, refusing to forgive can even create distance between us and God. And since forgiveness is such a core part of the Christian faith that all of us subscribe to and hold to, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. But we are the ones who get hurt when we hold to unforgiveness. And so many people realize that holding on to bitterness keeps them stuck in the past, unable to enjoy the present or hope for the future. Forgiveness is the key that breaks that cycle. So, what might forgiveness look like for you? Maybe it's forgiving a family member who hurt you. Maybe it's forgiving yourself. Or maybe it's letting go of resentment that is towards somebody and enjoying the beauty of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a process we wanted to know. We know it's difficult, but we can make a choice. We can make a choice today to forgive someone who have hurt us and experience the healing power. And so before we go further, I want to ask you a question. Are you angry? Is anger taking over your life? And what change today are you going to make to deal with that issue of anger? I'm going to stop here today. And if this video has blessed you, I invite you to share with someone, to comment on the video so that others can be blessed. Thank you for watching. Remember, forgiveness isn't just a gift for others. It's a gift you give yourself. Will you choose today to accept that gift that is important to you? And a scripture from the Bible, Ephesians 4:31 to 32. May the Lord continue to bless us and you.